Y'all see him in the streets struggling, young, dumb, and thuggin', give a fuck about nothing. Stuck at rock bottom, trying to come up on something. Pumping from sundown to sun up.
What's up, guys? Just here, welcome back to my channel. We're back to the reaction to Game of Thrones. It's Game of Thrones Thursday. This is Season 7, Episode 4, The Spoils of War. That's an interesting title for sure. I don't really have too much to say before we actually jump in the episode. If you guys saw my last reaction, I went above and beyond with my praises for the episode and the entire season so far because it is honestly blowing my expectations out of the water right now. I kind of came into this season with lowered expectations, thinking we might have already seen the best that Game of Thrones has to offer, but clearly that is not the case. I am absolutely loving what is going down in this show. All the power players coming together. It is honestly insane to see, but that's pretty much all I had to say before we jump in and check it out. The only other thing I did want to bring up is hopefully we do see Arya this episode because I'm pretty sure she wasn't in the last one. And yeah, I did say this back in the season premiere for this season. I think she just might be my favorite character in this entire show right now. Seeing how far she's come and how much of a badass she now is, I can't wait to see what she does next and who she goes after next, who I am kind of hoping is Cersei. Shame, but yeah, if you guys are looking for my full reactions to the show, the link to my Patreon is down in the description below. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, now's a very good time to click that button down below. Smash the like button while you're there. With that said, let's jump right in. Let's check it out. Let's go. I see Lannister. I recognize that one. It's a lot of gold.
Queen of Thorns, give you one last prick in the balls before saying goodbye.
I'll save my confessions for the High Septon.
She did actually.
There is no more High Septon. There is still the question of my prize.
Give him more. He earned it.
If we win this war, all the castles in the Seven Kingdoms will be yours to choose from, with no one left to take them away from you.
Yes, I'm sure Queen Cersei's reign will be quiet and peaceable.
Stranger things have happened.
Okay, this is interesting
Last
here.
man who wielded it meant to cut your throat, but your mother fought him off.
I think that's when I first started to love Cat. I was like, yo, this woman, she's a real one.
Dagger. The one that took her life. I wasn't there for her when she needed me most. Anything I can do for you, Brandon. Need only ask.
Do you know who this belonged to?
That very question was what started the War of the Five Kings. In a way, that dagger made you what you are today. Make your way home again only to find such chaos in the world. Can only imagine.
Chaos is a ladder.
Yo. That caught him off guard.
What's that?
Maester Walton built it for me, so I can move around more easily.
There's no more fucking Hodor thanks to you.
You're leaving.
You're safe. You're as safe as anyone can be now.
She was loyal. She protected him.
That's all you forgot to say. My brother died for you.
She risked a lot. She lost a
Brother
lot.
and son, I died for you. I almost died for you. Bran,
I'm not really. Not anymore.
you died in that cave.
I don't know how I feel about this change of character for Bran. I know it's like always been his destiny. We've seen him on this path for a while to get to this point. I just don't know how I feel about it and how I feel about his character now. Yes. Where are my tissues? Need tissues.
Hey, yo. Where you going?
I'm Arya Stark. This is my home.
Arya Stark's dead.
Go ask Jon Snow then. The king in the north. He's my brother.
He's 1,000 miles away.
Look,
Where's Sansa?
So for the last time, fuck off.
I'm getting into this castle one way or another.
No, now they're shook. Arya's so cool. And she's gone.
we told her to wait. We were standing right next to her and...
I know where she is.
I know they weren't like the best of sisters previously, but a lot's changed.
Jon left you in charge.
He did. I hope he comes back soon. I remember how happy he was to see me. When he sees you,
Yeah.
his heart will probably stop.
He was like Arya's biggest supporter.
It doesn't look like him. Should have been carved by someone who knew his face.
Everyone who knew his face is dead.
We're not.
Arya.
This is too much good happening. Where's the bad? I know it's around the corner.
Bran's home too.
Look at this. Starks.
I saw you at the crossroads.
Bran has visions.
I thought you might go to King's Landing.
So did I.
Why would you go back there?
Cersei.
A list of names.
Sansa's like creeped out by it all.
Who else is on your list?
Most of them are dead already. Where did you get this?
Littlefinger gave it to me.
He's not a generous man. He wouldn't give you anything unless he thought he was getting something back.
Yeah, that's how Littlefinger works.
Doesn't matter.
What do you mean it doesn't matter?
I don't want it.
Are you sure? It's Valyrian steel.
It's wasted on a cripple.
Arya can use it. Now I just need Arya to reunite with Jon Snow. Once I see that, life will be good, I swear.
Catelyn Stark would be proud.
She would.
You kept your vow.
Writing is on the wall. Can't make out what it is.
Children of the forest made these.
Before there were Targaryens or Starks or Lannisters.
That's how it started.
Maybe even before there were men.
No.
He's like, but wait, there's more.
They fought together against their common enemy. We need to do the same if we're gonna survive.
Together as one.
And you say you can't defeat them without my armies and my dragons.
No, I don't think I can.
I will fight for you.
Woo!
I will fight for the North.
Yes!
When you bend the knee.
Fuck! If you're gonna bend the knee to anyone. But at the same time, he is the king of the North.
We took Casterly Rock.
That's very good to hear. Isn't it?
Commit to the blockade of King's Landing. We have a plan. It's still the right plan.
The right plan. Your strategy has thus us Dawn, the Iron Islands, and the Reach.
If I have underestimated our enemies...
Our enemies? Your family, you mean?
I know this looks bad. That's not actually the case.
Enough with the clever plans. I have 3 large dragons. I'm going to fly them to the Red Keep.
We've discussed this.
My enemies are in the Red Keep.
This might be a mistake.
What do you think I should do?
Drop some knowledge. Come on, Jon.
The people who follow you know that you made something impossible happen. Maybe that helps them believe that you can make other impossible things happen. Build a world that's different from the shit one they've always known. But if you use them to melt castles and burn cities, you're not different. You're just more of the same.
There you go. That's exactly what she needed to hear. Tyrion's usually the one that's good with words, but Jon said it nicely.
Don't go where your enemy leads you.
Watch Arya step up.
And
Don't fight someone like her in the first place. It's been a while since I trained.
I can go and find the Master of Arms for you, my lady.
He didn't beat the Hound.
Move aside, Podrick. You can't use that, my lady. It's too small.
I won't cut you. Don't worry.
I'll try not to.
No, don't get cocky now, Arya. I know you're good. I like that she's got the Ned style of hair, too. Oh. Shit just got real. I don't think they're gonna hurt each other. I just think they're both competitive.
Who taught you how to do that?
That was fun.
No one.
Yo! He was scared of going to the wall before. He knew Jon would kill him.
Sansa. Is she alright?
What you did for her is the only reason I'm not killing you.
We heard your uncle attacked your fleet. We thought you were dead.
I should be.
Your sister?
Euron has her. I came to ask the Queen to help you
Being
get
tortured right now as we speak.
The Queen is gone.
Where did she go?
Sir Jamie.
Break on.
Dick on.
Listen.
Here's some rumbles.
Get back to King's Landing.
I'm not abandoning my army.
You're the commander, not a damn infantryman. Those fuckers are about to swamp us.
Yeah, I will listen to Braun. Yo! God damn. Spider-Man over here. A single dragon alone would have taken them all out. Oh! The whole pack! My God. She's riding right in, too. Did they just bounce right off it? God damn. Dick on. This guy's hunting him. Yo! I don't know who to root for. Here we go. This is it. Do or die here. He hit it. It's right in front of him. That dive. Good thing he did dive. Is he gonna go for the kill? Tyrion's seeing him.
Flee, you idiot. Come on, boy.
Braun, right? The last second. It's like when Tyrion fell. And that's where they fucking end it. Those assholes. Yo. Another freaking amazing episode. I was not prepared for season 7. Why did nobody tell me that season 7 was this good? Did you guys just want me to come in surprised and be shocked the entire way through? Obviously, I didn't want any spoilers of war. But nobody prepared me for this. I can't believe how good this season is. This is what I guess I've wanted for so long out of this show. And don't get me wrong, I love the build-up. Because the payoff of the show is always so freaking great. But I feel like we're getting absolutely everything. While we're getting the build-up, we're also getting the payoff at the same time with this season. Every single episode. Alright guys, that was Game of Thrones Season 7, Episode 4, The Spoils of War. And I'm blown away right now. Like, this season is too fucking good. There's a lot to go over. You know the routine. There's a lot to discuss. I'm going to be all over the place. I am super hyped right now. First thing I need is a drink of water. I think my mouth was open. Like, I was in shock for like the last, completely bewildered for like the last 10 minutes at least. 15, maybe 20 minutes of the episode. I did not think we were going to get another battle this episode, and I did not think we were going to get crazy moments like that at the very end there. That last scene, too, did that remind anybody else of when Tyrion went underwater when he was with Jorah being attacked by those stone people? I got the exact same vibes, because I'm pretty sure Tyrion fell down the exact same way, or he's being pulled down, but yeah, it was very similar, very reminiscent of that. But let me just take a sip of water here. Yo, this episode... I might need a drink of alcohol after this. Alright, let me collect my thoughts here a little bit. You guys saw, no cut. I had to jump right into this. Sometimes I take a minute, take a breather. Lately, I just can't do it, especially with Game of Thrones Season 7. But, alright. One of the things I definitely want to talk about is Arya, her return to Winterfell. You guys saw, I definitely got teary-eyed. That was freaking great to see. I freaking loved it. I can't wait till she actually meets up with Jon Snow, because I feel like that reunion is going to be even bigger. Because another thing I do want to talk about is Bran. He's not the same character anymore. He's not the same person. He is now the three-eyed raven. And I don't know how I feel about that. Like, yes, his journey, we've seen this is what he's been on the road, on the path to actually becoming for like seasons now. We knew this is what was supposed to happen, but now that it's actually happened, I don't really know how I feel about it. I don't know if I'm alone in this, because I just don't care about his character anymore. Like, I don't want to say not care at all, but if he's not even the same person, like that's not Bran, the same kid that fell from the tower in the very first episode, the series premiere, then like, what are we doing here? Like, I don't know how I feel. Like, is he just going to go off? They could basically just lock him in a room in the crypt somewhere where he just have visions from now until the end of time, basically like the previous Three-Eyed Raven was doing out in the woods or out in that cave there. So yeah, that's why I just don't know what his purpose is now, because he's basically dead. Like, even Mara said it to him this episode, like, you died back there when you became the Three-Eyed Raven, and he didn't disagree. Like, that's pretty much what happened. So yeah, when it comes to Bran, I don't know how I feel about the whole thing. He's just not Bran anymore, so it kind of sucks. I guess like his fate, his destiny has been conquered. Like, this is what was supposed to happen, so it was a success, his whole journey. But now that we're here, I just don't know how I feel about it. But enough about Bran, because I definitely need more time to think about that before I kind of come to a complete conclusion. I don't want to completely write him off just yet, but let's go to Arya, because I freaking love this girl. She's freaking incredible. Even the hair going down to like looking pretty much super reminiscent of Ned, the exact same way that he had at Parter and everything. She's probably my favorite character in the entire show right now. Even when she showed up to the gate, like, man, they did not believe who she actually was. And then the guy like tried to like shove her or something and grab her, and she's like, whoop, whoop. Like, yo, that was so slick. And that's from all her training. And then when she met up with Brienne afterwards, that little showdown that they had, I knew it wasn't like a fight to the death or anything, but it definitely got competitive because it got really serious, and I freaking loved it when Arya did a little flip thing, her HBK flip, her Heartbreak Kid flip, for anybody that doesn't watch wrestling or didn't watch wrestling back in the day. He used to always do that. But yeah, once she like popped back up, you could see like she was like a wolf right there, a dire wolf, I guess you could say, because you saw the aggression in her face. That was freaking awesome. And then after their entire battle that she had with Brienne, that was also freaking awesome. I love to see it. That was probably the highlight. Never mind. I was gonna say that was probably the highlight of the episode for me, and then it struck me right what I just witnessed at the very end there with that entire freaking battle sequence that we saw go down. My God. The spoils of war. I guess I should have expected a war from the episode title, but this is only episode 4. I know it's a shorter season, but it's not like a season finale, so man, this episode is so good. This season is so good. I was not prepared for season 7 being this damn good, but yeah, now that Arya's back, seeing the Starks reunited, we got Arya, Bran, Sansa, and Sansa didn't even really believe Arya at first either, in regards to how far she's come and her kill list that she has. She was kind of like laughing it off, and then she actually witnessed the fight with Brienne, and so did Littlefinger. And I don't know what to think of Littlefinger's reaction to that whole situation as well, because I don't think he's actually on Arya's list. She knows he's never been up to any good. Like, Arya's a smart cookie now, and then seeing the look that she gave him, I don't know, it was kind of like, don't you fuck with me, or you're gonna get yours eventually too, even if it's not by me. Like, we still have shit to settle. So that was a very interesting look that Arya gave him, and then he tried to play it off like just giving her some props, like, oh, job well done, little lady, whatever voice that he does. But and then he just walked off afterwards. But I don't know what to think of their interaction, or that little stare down there, because Arya, we know if she wants to kill him, she will freaking kill him. But Sansa also brought it up in regards to Littlefinger this episode too, with him giving the dagger, the exact same dagger. Where was it previously? Like, this entire time, did he have it? I can't remember. He might have said, but regardless, he gave it to Bran, and then he was trying to like earn good favor or something by doing that. But then Sansa even brought it up. Like, Littlefinger doesn't do things just for no reason, the kindness of his heart. So seeing, I don't know what he was possibly thinking. I guess he was just trying to get on their good side for now, trying to like get in good with Bran. But regardless, Bran actually gave it to Arya, and I feel like Arya is going to get much better use out of it. I freaking love it. There's so much good things. There's so many great things happening in the show right now. The next thing, before we actually get to the war, the next thing I want to talk about is Jon Snow and Khaleesi. Seeing their bond, they're definitely getting closer. I could be wrong in regards to their eventual hookup, I guess you could say, and them actually getting together, but I feel like that's the path that we're on also. And I guess we might have been on this path for quite some time. I didn't even realize it. I said it, I think, last reaction during my recap, because when it came to Jon Snow, I always kind of looked at him like he truly did have love for, what's her name? Is it Ygritte? And now that she passed, I always feel like, I don't know, he held a special place in his heart for her, so I didn't know if he could actually move on and be with someone else. But I get the feeling now that they're eventually going to hook up. And you know what? I'm not against it. That's a power couple right there. If they ever do hook up, and it might have been pretty obvious for quite some time, but I swear, I just didn't really think about the two being together. I definitely looked forward to their interaction. I had a good feeling they would definitely like see each other, meet eye to eye at some point, face to face, but I didn't expect a love to really form there. And maybe it was just going over my head. I probably should have, maybe it was just super obvious. I probably should have seen it coming, but either way, the next thing I definitely want to talk about, actually, no, sticking on that for a sec before we move on to the war, is in regards to him actually, her request for him to bend the knee, because on one hand, he's the king of the North. I don't want him to bend the knee to anyone. But if he's going to bend the knee to anyone, it might as well be her, because I feel like she's the best person for it. We know who Khaleesi is. We know what she's about. She is best suited for the throne, the Iron Throne, whatever freaking throne you got, the Dragonstone throne, whatever throne you got, let her sit on it, because she is best suited for it, even though I definitely do want to see Jon by her side and possibly sit on the throne himself. I never got that feeling from him that that's actually what he wanted. He never really wanted to be king. Like, he would do it for his people. I do like his position as king of the North. I just don't think he ever like earned for that role, if you know what I'm saying. I could be wrong in regards to that. That's just what I took from his character. I feel like he always wanted the good fight. He always wanted to do what's best. He has no problem being respected by the people. Like, that's why the people respect him. But the same point, I don't think he was ever like power hungry, I guess you could say. But either way, those two, they're cool with each other. If he does take the knee, if he does bend the knee to her, I'm not even going to be mad. I think his people are going to be more upset, but I think once they get to know Khaleesi, what she's all about, they're going to realize Jon did it for the greater good of his people, as he always does. But going to the war, my God, that was freaking crazy also. I did not expect like an action movie sequence. Like, this is high budget action movie shit that we're getting out of this show right now. And I feel like we always have. What was that one episode? I'm trying to think. Remember the attack on the wall, that huge episode? I think it was season 4, episode 9? When Jon was there leading the attack, when the wildlings were attacking the wall and the Night Watch. I might have that episode wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was right around there. I think it was right around that episode too, when I actually said like, this show is impressing me with like the big budget. Like, this is like blockbuster movie shit. That's the whole reason why I bring it up, because ever since then, like, they've never gone down. They've definitely kept up the high pace in regards to the high budget and the CGI, because especially with the dragons, like, it can get super cheesy. And there's some scenes where you can definitely tell, like, yeah, that's CGI. Like, they're dragons. What do you expect? But for the most part, I don't know if it's just because I'm so invested in this show, but when I see them on screen now, like, going down in the war, I'm not even thinking like, yeah, that's CGI right there. The entire time I'm thinking like, holy shit, this is crazy. So job well done to whoever's in charge of that, the special effects and the directing, and basically everybody involved in the show, and everybody that doesn't, because it's so easy to praise the actors. Like, yes, the actors are doing a phenomenal job. They always have in the show. I've always been blown away by the acting, but I don't know if the people behind the scenes get as much praise. So that's why I always definitely want to shout them out. I'm not involved in any movies. I would love to be in a movie before my time is up, but I don't know. I just feel like from my time, like watching other reactors and stuff, and just even talking to friends whenever I go see a movie, like, it's so easy to praise the actors, and that's why it's so good award show too. Like, there's a reason why there's specific awards for the people behind the scenes that don't normally or necessarily get all the praise in the world. So definitely shout out to them. If they're off chance that a single one of them is watching, you freaking rock. Like, you're doing such an incredible job with the show. I'm blown away by it, and that's why I'm so like enamored by these battle scenes that actually go down. Like, I'm not thinking to myself like, oh, that's super fake. Oh, that looks cheap. Like, that, those thoughts don't even come in my head at all. I just wanted to bring that up. But going to the actual war, the stuff with Braun, man, when he was actually, I kind of forgot all about that, like that giant crossbow that they have, that dragon killer. I forget what they actually named it, but man, I was so conflicted also because on one hand, I freaking love Braun, he's the man, but I don't want to see these dragons harmed either. So it was definitely like, what side do I choose? I don't know what I want to see here. I just got to see how it all plays out. And then Braun shooting that shit, actually taking down one. He didn't actually kill it, but he brought it down to his level, and it would have taken him out. Thankfully, that dive that he did, he was like, "Huh!" It's like, I gotta go back and watch that dive. That was actually freaking hilarious, but he survived it, and thank God he did, because he saved, I'm pretty sure, they didn't actually show, but I'm pretty sure he was the one that saved Jaime afterwards when he went in for the kill. And that was such a super intense scene also. Like, Tyrion's just back there watching. I don't even think Jaime knows that Tyrion is there, but Tyrion saw the whole thing going down while, like, Khaleesi's there with her dragon trying to, like, help it recover. Like, hey, you all right? Get back up in the air, like, or get this spear out of you, or that arrow, or whatever it was. But as she was doing that, Jaime's like, all right, now's my chance. He's already killed a king. Now he wants to kill a queen. He goes in, and we see Tyrion just narrating as well. He's like, no, don't do it, you stupid idiot. Retreat. He goes in for it, and then the dragon at the last second, man, that was freaking crazy. The dragon, like, the up close, super close with its face, just protecting its queen, protecting its mother, and it would have killed Jaime right then and there. It looked like Braun, I'm pretty sure it was Braun, actually saved the day. The last split second, dove and freaking saved his life. I don't think the horse survived that, and I swear to God, I said it during the reaction as well, but The Walking Dead has killed off a lot of horses. I now think, after this single battle alone, and Battle of the Bastards also, I think this show, Game of Thrones, has it topped in regards to horse kills, but so brutal. What an incredible episode. I'm blown away. I'm sure there's so many things that I'm forgetting right now to even discuss. Like, a lot went down. I definitely think I went over the main things, but man, this episode was too much. Season 7 is too much. I don't know what else they have in store for me. Like, we're officially past the halfway point of season 7. How crazy is that too? How far we've come. Shout out to you guys. If you're still watching with me, or whether you're a new viewer or not, thank you guys for just coming on this journey. I know, like, it's a year, we're going past a year now since I started watching this show. We're not too much further away from the actual finish line. Like, we're approaching the end now. We're in the end game pretty much. When we reach the final season, that's when I'll say officially the end game, but we're getting pretty damn close. There's 3 episodes left for season 7. I honestly have no other predictions. The one thing that just hit me right now that I don't think I brought up was Theon. Seeing him come face to face with Jon, I didn't think he was going to be killed, but I really thought that he was at least going to attack him. Like, I guess Sansa, thank God for Sansa. Thank God for Theon, what he did for Sansa. And I guess for now, I will keep calling him Theon. I'm not going to go back to Reek, only because of what he did for Sansa. But I was pretty damn close. Like, I brought it up last reaction as well. Don't make me go back. If he does one more thing where he fucks up, he betrays anyone, he shows that he's still a coward, like, he has to step up at some point. I know he started to, but he fucking fell back to Reek territory. So if he falls back to that once again, he will forever be known as Reek. This is the final chance I'm giving him to keep his name. But all jokes aside, that was a great scene. Just seeing him reunite, or I don't even want to say reunite, just him come face to face with Jon Snow yet again. I can't remember the last time they saw each other. It's been so long, but yeah, that was a powerful scene. And he said, it's only because of what you did for Sansa why I'm not killing you right now. So, wow. What a powerful scene. What a powerful episode. Yet again, I'm giving so much praise to the episode. If anybody's here and looking forward to, or that hates this season and was looking forward to me shitting on it, I apologize. It's not going to happen. Maybe next episode. Keep watching. But as of right now, I just can't do it. It does not deserve to be hated on. So if anybody else is out there hating on it, yeah, I definitely do not agree with your stance on this season. But I think I'm gonna end it there, guys. I am out of words to give it praise. Like, it was that damn good. I am absolutely loving it. I just hope they keep the momentum going, because if it keeps going like this into the final season, or if this is what this final season is like, I'm on board. I have a feeling I might just like season 8. So yeah, I'm going to end it there, guys. As always, definitely let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. If you guys can like, subscribe, it really helps my channel grow. Till next time, I am out. Enjoy your day. Peace.
Well, I didn't smoke enough for you, didn't drink enough for you, wasn't fun enough for you, wasn't good enough for you, damn. You play me like a yo-yo and shit. Well, I am not the one to be yo-yo, and when you put that shit on me, then I watch you leave, let you back in, you came back in and shit on me, drag me along for a week.